Hi, I'm Michael Gross, and I swam with Chris Olafson at the University of Tennessee. It's a tremendous honor that Chris is being inducted into Marist High School's Athletic Hall of Fame. I can think of no better person deserving of such an honor, and Chris would be very proud to have accepted it. As teammates with Chris, I witnessed firsthand his success, his competitiveness, and his passion for the sport. Chris not only competed at the highest levels as an athlete, but he impacted several swimmers as a coach as well. Chris, or Oli as we refer to him, embodied teamwork and positivity. He always fought the good fight, finished the race, and kept the faith.
Chris was like a fish. He should have had gills because he just loved swimming and it was easy for him. And I wish everybody could see his butterfly. It was the most beautiful thing. And it was just an easy thing for him to do. They always called him Oli Fish. Arden, the coach, wanted him to swim. And he couldn't do it in high school here. So he chose Marist. I have 2 certificates. He just loved it. And Marist gave him that opportunity to finish out his career swimming for college also. So I really appreciate all the things that they did. Arden was a fabulous coach, and she helped him achieve so much more than he would have if he would have just done this on his own.
Chris, I miss you, man. For the folks watching this right now that don't know me, my name's Tim Bell. Chris was the first person I met at the University of Tennessee when I started my eligibility there in the summer of 1997. He had just transferred in from out of state, was going to be swimming for 1 year, and in that 1 year he accomplished more than most vols do in a career that spans 4+ years. So Chris Olafson, you are the man. You're well deserving of every sort of award that anybody could give you. And I'll show you this right here. It's just one of the things that you inspired some of us to do at University of Tennessee. I went on to become a 2-time NCAA champion, 2-time SEC champion, 2-time All-American, captain of our national championship team, because of people like you that showed the rest of us what we could do if we put our mind to it. The best part about you was you didn't take things too seriously. You knew how to have a good time, and you knew how to do it when it was time to get it done. I hope everybody that's inducting you into this Hall of Fame realizes what kind of wonderful human being you were and that you are. And I miss you, buddy. And my time at Tennessee wouldn't have been the same without you. Thanks, Chris. Godspeed.
Oli, you're in the rafters. You're in our hearts forever. We love you at Tennessee Swimming and Diving.
Hi, my name's Joe. I've known Chris for well over 24 years. He and I first met at the Tall Timber League swim team out in Junction City, Oregon. We would go on to become lifeguards and also had the opportunity to serve as the head coach for Junction City swim team for several years, impacting several hundred kids that were part of our program. In fact, we could hardly go to the supermarket without being mobbed by 2 or 3 little ones just to say hi to Coach Joe and Coach Chris. Chris just had that way about himself with others. Chris was very charismatic. He impacted people in many, many ways, and he was certainly someone that I viewed as my best friend, as many others did. Chris and I would go on to University of Tennessee at Knoxville, where he would achieve All-American status and where he made a major contribution to the University of Tennessee. We would both graduate and go on to our lives after college, and what has always struck me since Chris passed is the type of man that he was. I was able to see him a day before he passed, and even then he cared about others, and that's just the way Chris was. So he would today probably feel like he didn't deserve the accolades, but I will tell you from knowing the man that he absolutely does. He was a friend of many and gave back in so many different ways. So please join me tonight in celebrating Chris with his friends and family. And Chris, this one's for you.